you can actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they get that first one out of the way. A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
And going back to Kobe Bryant, guys, he had to learn the same thing that Michael Jordan had to learn on his own. To win championships, you have to trust your teammates and not take everything upon yourself.
Yeah, Kobe learned from the best and played with some of the best. So you can't ask for a better way to spend a career.
Here is Garbage Man. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. And again, it's Cleveland.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Wasted no time on that one. Garbage Man's got 10 points in the game.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Byron Scott had a few moments to share with me. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And James pulls it down.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And stolen by Love. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Now, here's Clarkson, and it's Russell in the corner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
Beautiful reverse. He got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
Here is Garbage Man. 14 points for him. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The Lakers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Clarkson. Kept alive. Here's Hibbert. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Randall with the ball. Picked up by Love. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. You rarely see him missing.
Excuse me 1 second. What are you burning at? What are you chewing? What are you chewing? What are you chewing? Huh, Doppler? What are you doing? Stop getting into shit. You're an idiot. Here. Now that I know what it is, you're good. Jesus.
The defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And it's Bryant missing. Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well. Clark, they just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2004. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time, and he was...
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves them. No simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
Yeah. Be right back. Okay, what is he? What do you mean the house? Just make sure it's okay. Seriously. I don't want to have it where I hear it and you didn't ask your parents. That goes for Dominic, too. That goes for Christian. I want to make sure y'all's parents are okay with you coming over. Sorry about that, guys.
A statement.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here is Garbage Man, guarded by Kobe.
Sup, man?
Here's Garbage Man, and the jumper is out.
What's up?
Garbage Man's got 23 points.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Hold up. Let me switch the camera. Upper. No. Upper left. There we go.
The Lakers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Unloads from 9. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Garbage Man, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Roy Hibbert.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Clarkson kicks to Kobe. Looking to end the run. Hooked away.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Here's Garbage Man. Net ball. Good assist by Love. 31 points for Garbage Man.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. The shot's good from Bryant.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Garbage Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Bryant passes to Randall. Kicks to Hibbert. Hibbert with the screen. The pass to Kobe. And the rejection by James. 5 on the clock. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by James. Here's Hibbert. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here is Garbage Man. He's covered by Clarkson. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
To the paint, here's Randall. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside in the first. And he gets it to go. 41 points for Garbage Man.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James. And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Clarkson dishes to Kobe. Hibbert with a screen on James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And for Blackgreg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA. This guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
So it's the Lakers now. Outside Bryant. Back to Williams. Bass with the screen. Williams kicks to Bass. Los Angeles with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Garbage Man. Flanking it by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Garbage Man's got 43 points. 124 left to play in the first. To the middle and stolen by Love. And the dunk by James.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, T-Tex. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Williams